Hello, everybody. Take two. We are going to speed run this. I am Danny, your dungeon master for Like Clockwork, which is what we are playing tonight. And to really quick, just give an overview of what's going on in the world. It is con season, and so a lot of people are like doing a lot of things. Also, con season kind of coincides with summer, which is another time that people are like out doing stuff and life changes are happening. People are moving a lot of times. It's a really busy time of the year. And so, with all of that, I do want to say that, hey, if you're going to be at Gen Con, I'm going to be at Gen Con. Say hi. I know that a few other folks here are going to be at Gen Con. Say hi. And some sad news. This is Sin's last evening with us for the foreseeable future. Sin got a new job. They are going to be working nights sometimes on Sunday nights, and that is going to that creates a conflict. So they are not going to be able to come to the game at least until maybe the schedule changes, or who knows? Who knows what the future may hold? Joey is out doing vacation time stuff, and yes, it's raining in Chicago, and Alex's basement is flooded. So
Also, there's an alligator in there, from what I hear.
There's an alligator. I don't know if that's confirmed, but and then meanwhile, John is in the middle of his own move to Chicago, where he is going to pursue his master's. So that's exciting. And Rem is not fully moved in to their new house, and ergo, they're trying to make the tech happen in an alternate location with just one computer and one screen, and they are trying their best, period. So we're going to make this happen. And with that, we're going to get into it then, because it's been a month, so let's play Dungeons & Dragons. It's about that time. All right. So when we last left off, we were on an encounter map because the group had finally left the city of Castanede, and they're heading west on their new truck to Deseret. And on that journey, they went through one of the gates, the man gates, and they noticed that there was a singular guard just kind of looking down upon everyone. They were a little nervous about that, but moved on through. However, as they pulled through the gate, they were stopped by a woman kind of running out and trying to flag them down. And this woman told them that her caravan had been attacked, and that many of the guards here had been attacked by some sort of creature that was lurking beyond. There are a couple of guards that were kind of hiding in the woods with this woman. And as they were about to ask further questions, they were interrupted by a sort of a keening, high-pitched keening sound as they realized that they were being sort of surrounded by some strange creature that was clambering upon the rocks nearby. And as
I believe before we did initiative, Perunyia's response to the strange sound of the clambering creature was to vault out of our beloved vehicle and run toward the noise with no sense of self-preservation.
It was, and I have been made into a giant, last I remember, and I was very, very large.
I do believe that is a thing that happened.
That is a thing that happened. I remember.
It did.
So unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the enlarge spell.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. So what we're going to do real quick is make sure that that is applied. I believe that that is applied. Excellent. Okay.
Can you describe how large I am again, too? Because I don't remember.
Do you want to do that, sir, or do you want me to? I can. I've got it open here. You have doubled in all dimensions, so you are taller by you're twice again as tall, twice again as wide, twice again as long. Your weight is multiplied 8-fold because weight is exponential. And you are increased in size category. So you are not a medium creature right now. You are a large creature right now.
So I'm 13 feet tall because I'm 6'5" normally. So if I'm double in size, no.
Yeah. Your weapons have grown to match your new size.
Very important.
And your clothing and probably everything.
Yeah, well, I would ask about that. This was the whole type situation.
Yeah, you know. While enlarged, attacking with them, deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Sweet. So mostly I love the visual, really lean into the intimidation factor here.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty big. We see on this map being a big. And with that, we will get into this first round as I said, get in it. There you go. As this woman kind of turns and looks and says, "Oh, they've returned. Quickly, we must prepare. Maybe we could escape." And she looks towards the rest of you that are sitting in the back of the truck. Let's get.
I actually scrunched down so she can't see me.
Let's get initiative rolls from everybody.
I did the opposite of enlarge, but manually.
We probably had everyone roll initiative rolls before, but there's a major update, and so it probably killed all of our initiative rolls. All right, that's okay.
Wow, I can't believe I rolled that low. Oh, painful, and I had a head start too.
You have to get used to being large, though. That's the thing, is that yes, it sounds good on paper, but scale.
Did you say we're rolling initiative?
Yes, please.
Okay. There's so many dice.
Yeah. All right.
I don't like how many dice you
I don't like how many unidentified creatures.
I feel a little sus about this whole venture. Apparently.
It'll be here. Here's one for Rahelia.
Why did the unidentified creature roll 3 times?
I think they're different.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had pentavantage. So I'm just kidding. I made that up. It does not have pentavantage.
Danny, I swear if you kill me on my last session here, I'm gonna be so upset with you.
What? Look, I don't kill anyone.
I think I gave this speech in the Power Ranger episode where I sent them into the heart of the military complex, and then one of the characters had to sacrifice themselves. I'm just saying.
All right.
Danny freeze.
Oh no!
Yes, he froze for me.
Okay, I just finished the cameras. If he just if his computer just crashed,
We're done. We're done.
We
We're
could
dead.
do with hand puppets. I feel like hand puppet force.
and there
I think
goes
would be a lot of
Fantasy
fun.
Grounds.
No.
That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Worst technical stream ever.
I blame the forest fires.
I blame the rain.
I love
well-
on Twitch. Sin's chest is my background, and I love it.
I mean,
You could do a lot worse.
While we have this moment, I'm gonna let everyone know about the schedule around Alternus. So we do have Paranormal Albany happening tomorrow night. I've confirmed that with Teslin. July 4th, we are doing the Hellslayers series finale, and they promised to go out with a bang, quite literally. And that's the one where all the Marines are going to the planet to save people, or whatever going on with Hellslayer. So tune in on Tuesday night for Hellslayer. It's a holiday, but we also have an episode happening. And every Thursday is Gen Con TV, which is super cool. Yeah.
Server is loading. Of course, that's what's going to happen. Like this hasn't done this reset thing.
Also, every Friday morning is a new episode in the Alternate Archive, our podcast arm.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting for the next thing to break. It's fine.
Can we hear me?
Yep. But we
Okay.
cannot see you.
Yep.
You cannot see me. Weird.
I also
but okay.
Now
can't
we
get on
can.
the server.
The server just came up. You should be connecting now. I'm slowly but surely switching over. I've learned how to use Foundry VTT, but there's definitely something about Fantasy Grounds being up and Discord being up that my computer doesn't like.
Surely you can't be serious.
And trying to do video at the same time. So I don't know. That said, as folks are trying to get on here, yeah, Windows 11. I do not recommend.
You don't recommend the operating system?
I don't recommend the operating system, which is the only operating system that we have if you're on that side of things. It's literally they do they like push out an update, and then like everything on my computer breaks for like a day or two, and some things longer.
Danny, I think you just need to get good.
It's true. I do need to get good. I'm sure if I got good at computers, I would probably do a lot better.
So I don't suppose that our initiative order was saved. I guess we should roll again, maybe?
Hopefully it was.
Wait, I'd love to re-roll. That'd be great. Thanks.
I don't know. I liked mine.
Some people's were saved and some people's were not.
Please not be saved. Please not be saved.
Yours was saved.
I see what you mean, Elizabeth, that Sin's chest is your background, and I don't know why. Like,
You know,
I
it's
don't
fine.
know how to
How
fix
do I
it.
get this? I mean,
It's the safe place. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's the safe place.
I don't think I'm taller, but I will claim tallness enough for that.
There, I fixed it, I think. Oh no, now it's my face. Now my face is...
You know what? I'm good with that too. It's fine.
Hello.
no one's in chest.
I feel like I've got to do a big, like...
Oh boy. Yep. It's gonna be like that tonight.
Cool. We're like totally fine.
Yeah, it's great. It's fine.
Oh, and that was almost a 1 too.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm 13 feet tall. That's got to count for something.
Just to make John nervous again.
There's some ones.
Why, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nat 20. Oh.
Two of them in a
What
row.
the heck? Oh my god.
Hey, let
Danny-
me burn them there.
Do you need Shay's initiative again, or no?
Yes, your initiative needs to go again. Drew's initiative needs to go again. And I need to make Rogelio's initiative go again.
Oh, that is way better.
Rogelio's is way better too. Okay.
Also,
So as I said, the
also,
lady is like, oh
we
no.
need the map.
Double click your portrait. Or your token rather.
I have done suchly, and I do not see a change.
I have a loading screen. So okay, I got it eventually, but it's the one on the right of your character sheet.
Yes, the token. No, I said portrait at first. Not portrait.
Yeah.
Token
The one
on
with
right
the
side.
gold, like, inlay circle around you. Double click. And it took me a
Gotcha.
second.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds not responding. Cool. This is great.
It was just loading. It's just that's what it
Okay.
says. It's like loading, and then
It's
like,
there
oh
now.
no, we're not
I
responding.
think it's a sign that we just automatically win the battle and get to Desaren unmolested. Which
I'm
really pleased.
sure that's what it means.
So
That's the sign. That's the sign.
all right. Cool.
Danny,
Yes.
as I ran forward, I'm trying to appear as large and in charge as possible. So if there are nasties, they want to come mess with me.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying that's how it'll go. That's what Perunyia is doing.
Yeah. I believe. Let's see.
She's like
I believe-
swinging her sword like this, like
Yeah. I
come
think
at
you
me,
have
bro.
something for that. If you can see someone and they can see you, you can try to taunt them. That is a thing you can do on your turn. With your bonus action, you can taunt an opponent, granting advantage to any attack rolls made against you.
Yeah, I forgot
Until
this
the
part
next
of my
turn.
new skill for level 7. So sweet.
But if you somehow manage to take no damage, so either they're not close enough to get you, or your arm class is good enough, then you will gain some temporary hit points. So, all right, excellent. In the meantime, where's this guy at? let me just say that Foundry VTT is really good. Just gonna put that out there. Lex, it is your turn.
Hello, I don't know if anyone can hear me. I just reset my sound because everything cut out for a second.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Of course.
Beautiful. I'm so sorry. We love tech issues.
Guys, one more and we're just gonna call it. Like
Hey,
we're just not winning.
Danny.
Yes.
So I can't move my token for some reason, but I would like to get out and move my full movement towards the thingy.
So you hop out, and this is about half your movement. And then where do you want to go? You should be able to grab yourself from here.
Can I move beside Perunyia and just hold an action for now?
What action would you like to hold?
I would like to hold an attack.
Okay. And when something comes close enough to attack, you shall attack it.
Correct.
I love that. I'm gonna like look like I'm doing all the things, but it's really gonna be like doing cool stuff next to
Just
me.
behind your leg.
It looks like my baby brother.
Drew.
I have a quick question first.
Yes.
How can I pull up the map?
On your character sheet,
Yes.
on the right-hand side of the top is your token.
Uh-huh.
If you double-click that.
Ah, thank you. Okay. I was clicking somewhere else and that was obviously not the right thing to do. I would like to where is I'm gonna stay on Carrie.
Okay.
And I would like to give Lex is still close by, correct?
Lex is close by, as in 45 feet.
Okay. Is that close enough to give Bardic Inspiration? Just in case.
60 feet.
Okay. And that is what I would like to do. As
All
soon
right.
as I remember how to, I click here. Okay. And then if I click, it's been a minute, so I'm trying to remember how to do this. I click, if I want to do it on my character sheet.
So you can drag so make sure you have the magnifying glass hit so that it expands everything. And then you want to drag the effect onto Alexi or Lex's token, or onto Lex's picture. There's a blank space, but where Lex's image would be at the top of the screen. I believe that will work as well.
Like that? Did I do that? I don't think I did that right. Hold on.
You do have them targeted, so as long as they're targeted, you can just click the button one time.
Ah, there it goes. Okay.
There it goes.
Okay. And yes, that is what I would like to do for my turn.
Okay. So right now I hit that to skip. Let me know when you want to make use of that, and I will change that so that it's active. That's your bonus action, Drew. What else would you like to do?
I would also like to hold an attack, just in case.
Okay. You are going to hold an attack. What you have a ranged weapon. What is your what is the trigger for that attack?
If I see anything come out of the trees towards Carrie, that will be my trigger.
Okay, I'm going to broaden that to anything charging at Carrie from any direction.
Okay.
All right. Shaylun.
It's me. Is that gong sound new?
Hello. No. It is always kind of played a sound to alert you that it's your turn.
But now it's like a gong and it's foreboding. Like the time is tolling that I am
Oh.
going to die and I don't like it.
Maybe there's a big update since the last time we played.
Okay. All right. So we see nothing at this point. I have bigified
You,
Perunyia. What was that?
given the sounds and looking in a direction, so I'm changing your perspective here. There, you do see the creatures up on the sides of this cliff to the,
Oh, I
to the
do.
northwest.
Well, that changes things then. Okay.
Cool.
Perhaps it does.
Bear with me one moment. Sorry for the loss of cameras for a moment, everyone. I have to look at what I can do, which means you can't see us. Next week, I'll bring a monitor over here so I can at least have a second screen. All right. Is enlarge and reduce, is that a concentration? Do you remember? Oh, my husband, who is
It
a textbook
is.
with arms, is nodding furiously at me.
I mean, that's why you keep them around, right? So.
All right. Well, if I can see them and are they gathered closely together?
You see two of them that look close enough for most AoEs that you may have. And they're also up on like a cliff face, so perhaps there would be secondary effects depending on the spell you cast.
Yeah, and so far it's just made a shriek sound. It hasn't attacked us, right?
That is correct, though the merchant woman seems
That's right.
terrified, and the guards also are looking with concern, and they've got their spears up.
Context clues because their party went missing and stuff like that. So, all right.
Right, and the tower guards were attacked or something.
All right, let's fireball it.
Okie dokie. Let us do the fireball. So what we're going to do here real quick is you are going to target. That's not you. This is you. And also this one. But not Perunyia. Oof, that would be bad.
That would be bad. I'm not here. Be large before I take you out.
It's not. Yeah, it's not us in prison, like not trying to fireball me.
Right. Yeah. So
right. So I'm gonna roll the
they
saving
are
throw.
targeted, so you want to roll the saving throw first. Ooh, one failed. Make sure when you're rolling the saving throw that you roll them, that you only click once.
Anything I noticed it went a little crazy there.
Yeah. However, one failed and one succeeded on both attempts, so I'll call that even. So you can go ahead and hit that damage one time.
I love hitting that damage.
You know,
I mean, it'd be great if I could roll like more than one die that is higher than a 4, but
yeah. So you cast that spell, and we see what is the range on a fireball?
150 feet, radius of 20 feet.
A radius of 20?
Yeah.
All right. So that means, let me look here. Leave like that. All right, so that fireball explodes on the side of the cliff. When the smoke clears, you see both of these creatures are still on the side of the cliff. They've kind of like grabbed onto the side. They look not really much the worse for wear. Like maybe their ears, the like hair tufts on the ends of their ears are singed, but they don't look to have taken as much damage as you perhaps hoped they would have.
Don't like that. They might be protected from fire somehow.
Indeed. All right. And with that, this guard is kind of retreating slowly with his attention to everything out there, kind of towards the truck. That is that guard's action. And the woman is, she is also kind of moving back, looking back and forth between everyone in the truck and the creatures that are out there. They'll kill us all, is what she says.
I'm still in the car.
Rogelio. As Rogelio kind of sits, you see that that he kind of stands up, and then you see like a little bit of a flash through his clothing where you know that his core is, like it maybe pulsed and lit up a little bit brighter, and then kind of calms down, and the light of it kind of goes away. Let me double check. There we go. Yep. All right. And that's his bonus action. And so with his spell action, he is going to attempt to entangle those two things, those two creatures up there.
He probably learned that in the Conjuring section.
He gives you an odd look as you say that, and then a little bit of a delayed nod as he casts the spell. Oh, that is unfortunate. As they both save, as vines start to kind of grow out of the cliff, they actually sort of kind of push away, and as just part of whatever their next movement is, they will move away from that. And Rogelio keeps the seat. This guard is also moving slowly back towards the truck. Panabon, what are you doing?
Cool. So there's people in the truck, so I'm not going to worry too much about Carrie because we do have a name for our vehicle, Carrie Big Lots. I context clues and memories being what it is, I know that the caravan that got ransacked is just around the bend, right? So it's still on the road.
Around somewhere over there. If everything is as said, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna head for. Because I can help in the fight, but I'm also willing to do some investigative work. Um, so I am going to hop down out of. Oh, I've got an arrow. That's good. What is my movement? That's 30 feet. What is my movement?
I believe your movement is 25 with your move action with your movement, and then you can take a move action to move another 25.
Love that. 50. I'm just gonna head like through the section where the guards are, just like go on straight till I've hit the 50.
All right. And with the cunning action, your bonus action, you can take another 25.
I love it. I'm gonna get like Pocahontas just around the river bend. Maybe.
All right. So you're going to go 75 feet. We're taking 10 out for hopping for dismounting. So we'll take 10 out of that. So 1, 2. There you go.
There we go.
So you have a run up, dashing as quickly as possible about and through.
It's true. Thank goodness for night vision.
Okay. This creature scrambles down in your direction.
That's not what I wanted at all.
Yeah.
That is the opposite thing that I wanted to have happen. I was being sneaky.
You do see, you should see that there is another one of these creatures that is across the street, straight ahead.
Cool. Cool. I can use my mind to because I don't know if Shayloon has taught us how to send messages in our brain too, or if that Shayloon sends messages and we just like receive them, but we can't return the favor.
You
Okay,
can.
so you try to send a brain message to Shaylin. Got it.
Yes.
Shaylin, you received no such brain message, but Panabon is pretty sure that they are sending a brain message out to you. This creature has jumped once, twice down the hill and is right there in front of everybody. That brings us to Perunyia. Now, Perunyia, it is the end of your turn, or the beginning of your turn, sorry. And you have began your turn in a radius of 30 feet of this fellow here. As this fellow enters your vicinity, as they get close, you actually start to feel like this weird sickness. It is unpleasant. You definitely don't like it.
I mean, that clearly means that this guy needs to die. I mean,
Clearly, that's what it means. But you push through it.
right. I push through it and say, that's my first target, and I will advance.
Okay.
5 feet to them.
As you're advancing, for Drew, has any of this movement counted in Drew's head as charging the wagon?
It absolutely has. And I was just sitting here thinking, what do I want to do? And I'm not sure yet. Are these humanoid creatures or?
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of upright-ish. They are very unpleasant seeming creatures. They they look like humans, maybe humans with goat heads on them, and they have they have tails.
Do they have wings?
They have no wings that you can see. And Perunyia, as you get up close, you see this one is very scabrous. There's many boils and sores all upon its skin.
Cool.
I mean, that doesn't bother me. I'm still gonna whack it with my sword that's on fire.
Absolutely, and you absolutely should attempt to whack it with your sword that's on fire. Elizabeth, once Perunyia is done, we will come back and you can tell me who your target is.
Unless you'd like to go first, Elizabeth, like that, I'm okay with that if that's how your heart feels.
No, you go ahead and hit it with a sword of fire.
I will do that then. Okay, awesome. All right, pulling this up. Okay. Got it. All right. Do I have it correctly targeted, Danny? If not, let me try to do that.
I do see that you have it correctly targeted. My question to you then is: are you taking a bonus action? So you didn't do your taunt yet. Are you taking a bonus action to ignite the sword?
Yes, I have to do that because it looks cool. So that has to happen.
All right. So you do. You call out. You yell out a word in Draconic. It is the word is gile, and the sword ignites all along the flame.
Okay. As I do that, I will go ahead and advance. This guy looks kind of gross, so I taunt him in my head, but because I use my bonus action, I will taunt him in real life next. I'm formulating the plan to taunt him. And I roll. Does that do it?
It is strange that did not actually apply to the creature because you definitely were targeted. I was like sitting here looking at you being targeted on them a second ago.
I definitely pressed it again, which might have made me untargeted. That could be me. Sorry, Danny.
Yeah. So let's make sure that we have them set.
Because if a 17 doesn't hit, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yes. So that does hit. So go ahead now and roll your damage.
All right. Doing so.
Okay. So that does hit. Not your hardest hit as you do so, but hard enough. And you see that the blade does cut into the creature. There's a very unpleasant odor that comes along with that cut, but it looks like this thing can be hurt with the sword that you have.
Yeah, it also does feel like I might have to switch swords, but that would take another bonus action. So I will do so at another time, right, Danny? That's
sure. I mean, so if you look at the partially resisted, make sure you're checking how much damage it actually took compared to how much damage you rolled. So it says that it took 13 when you rolled 14. So it's partially resisted something.
Okay. I think that for some of us who needs that. Oh, okay, here we go. Second attack. Let's see if I can do this. Ooh.
That missed just barely as it kind of like just ducks a little bit out of the way.
Okay.
All right. Drew.
Okay, so the one that is in front of Perunyia, I want to move up so that I'm within. Actually, I don't know if I'm within 60 feet, but
So
I would
you will not be able to move.
Okay, I can't move.
This is your held action, so you can only attack.
Okay. Am I within 60 feet?
Yes, very much so.
I'm gonna see if maybe it's weak to psychic damage. So I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers at it.
You have to attack. Your held action was an attack.
Oh, it's only an attack? Okay.
It's whatever your held action was. So you readied an action to do. So your readied action was to attack with your crossbow or whatever your ranged weapon is.
you can skip me because I just realized I don't actually have. I thought I had a crossbow. I don't. I just have a rapier. So never mind. I'm just gonna sit there.
Throw the
my
rapier.
turn.
Do it.
It is now a ranged weapon.
So just do it.
Any rapier is a ranged weapon if you try hard enough. Really.
I grab a rock. All right.
Yeah, no, we'll just pretend I didn't say that.
All right. As you are looking in that direction, you hear a "Kikiku" as one of these creatures appears here.
How did that go, Danny?
It went "Kikiku" like that, just like that.
Where is it appearing at?
It appears here. If you are 1 second, there we go. It should be about centered in the center of the current view.
Someday we'll have a children's Animal Sounds of Kealifis book, and we'll go back and have recorded all of Danny's.
I get to be the pelican.
All right. Cool. Lex.
Oh my god. Mine was not a gong, Sarah. Mine was like a cute little chime. So can I click Lex? Yes. I'm doing the math here. I'm gonna go up to the second creature because I see that Perunyia is handling it. I have no doubt that Perunyia can handle that. I'm gonna do 2 attack actions and just try and punch this boy.
All right. Before you do those attack actions.
No, I disagree, Danny.
I'm
Stop.
sorry. There's no disagreeing. As you feel this wave of sickness roll over you. 4 points of damage. Just this almost like a necrotic aura that is surrounding this one creature.
Is this a condition or just for this?
In that moment, you felt it. It's not a condition that is staying on you, but it is something that may continue to happen. As you have targeted creature 24 here, and you have just keep in mind that you do have inspiration that you can use for an attack, a check, a saving throw. Just let me know when you want to use it.
Just because I'm leaving doesn't mean I won't hoard all of the rolls I have.
Yes. Yeah, you have some nat 20s in there. You've got a lot going on.
I'm gonna do my 2. Can I roll my 2 attacks? Can I change that roll, please? I'll use it now, actually.
What would you like to do with that roll? Can
I use my inspiration?
You can use a point of your inspiration. This inspiration brought to you by Riapel.
Ooh, thank you.
He waved.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Go ahead now and apply some damage.
Do you want me to roll my second attack first or just do damage first?
It is up to you. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's better to roll damage first, just because then if it dies, then you know not to use your second attack. Oh,
9.
Pretty good.
And then I'll do my second attack.
Yeah. Also a hit.
Ooh, juicy. That's 18 damage.
Yes. Are any of those? Did you want to stunning strike it at all, or do any of your other things?
How's it looking?
It's looking a little battered, but not too much the worse for wear.
So I'm actually going to use 2 key points.
Okay.
I'm going to use a flurry of blows and stunning strike because it hit. So I need a con save for the stunning strike, and then I'm going to do flurry of blows as well.
All right. It does save.
That's rude.
Yeah, sorry. But you do hit it again.
Okay, that's it. And then I stay there,
well,
and
you do get one more because you did do flurry of blows. So you get two unarmed attacks.
But it does not.
Womp womp. Do you want to use one of your things? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 nat 20s.
You know what? I'll use a nat 20.
Okay. Using a nat 20, let's go ahead and can I drag this onto somebody? Oh, I can.
Ooh.
Does this work? Does it work like that? Roll the damage. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just apply a 6 to your damage. Nope, it didn't do the thing, so I'll just add another 6. So
Beautiful.
7 plus 6 damage, which you really 13 points there. It does look like it has been fairly beaten. It is kind of on the ground and looking and snarling at you, but it is still snarling at you.
I'm just gonna hold my fist up, ready to punch it again, but that's my turn.
Okay, Drew, we are back to you.
Okay. Creature 32. Is it? It looks like it's up on a ridge. Is that correct?
It is.
Okay. I would like to get out of carry.
All right.
And I don't know if I can do that, but I'd like to move like. Oh, I don't know if that worked.
It says that you want to move about 15 feet closer.
Yes.
Okay. That is 25 feet of movement with your dismount.
Okay. I want to stay there. And I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers at it.
Okay. It is already targeted, so you may cast your Dissonant Whispers. It has not saved.
Okay.
So you can roll your damage, and it will take all of the damage.
Yay.
And it must immediately use its reaction to move its speed away from you. And it does so.
Perfect.
Yay!
I did a thing.
Yes. It dashes away and cowers and runs.
Good.
The merchant woman looks at you as you do that, and her eyes widen, and then she kind of gives you a little bit of a nod.
I just smile at her.
All right. Bonus action, anything before we go to Shaylin?
Nope, I'm good.
Shaylin.
Okay, this was a much more hopeful sound this time. It was like organ pipes, but if someone had like a little hammer on them, like a deep xylophone kind of sound. Anyway, like doo doo doo. Okay, so the one that Drew just hit, let's do some sparkle darts.
Okay.
And Danny?
Yeah. Yes.
One of my new spells is leveling up sparkle darts.
Is it?
It's called, let me find it. It was
Super sparkle darts?
It's called Jim's Magic Missile. If that's
Jim
not
as in Jimbo?
Yeah. But if that's not a real one that you want me using, I don't have to. But I thought it'd be cool for sparkle darts to get a little tweaking.
That sounds like it comes from some strange joke book like Acquisitions Incorporated.
It's Acquisitions Incorporated.
It is. I see.
So are they glitter darts now instead of sparkle darts? I'm just looking up synonym for sparkle. coruscate darts.
It basically ups it to 2d4 force instead of 1d4 plus 1. And if the attack is a crit, the target of the missile takes 5d4. If the attack rolls a 1, all missiles miss their targets and blow up in your face.
Okay, that's I was like looking for where the balance was on this. I don't know though. I don't want them to be gluten free.
Listen, I have a sensitivity. Danny.
That's too much for this. That's too much for this game. Everything else is cool, but then it's gluten free. We don't do that in this game, so we can't do it. Okay, so it does cost a gold coin, consumed in the spell casting, but I'll allow it because it does require a attack roll for each missile, so you can hit or miss with each of these missiles.
Okay, so I've been dutifully working in the back of this trailer. I'm ready to test out some research on a new adjustment to sparkle darts.
Yes.
Yes, so they're going to be a little glitterier this time. So
yeah, we're gonna real quick. We're gonna pop this in there. So we're gonna add an attack roll to this. So now this becomes an attack roll. It is a ranged attack based on your intelligence. You are proficient. Boom, that has been added. But you are wearing that little circlet, so that's a +1 to your attack roll. And then we'll get rid of this, remove that, and then we'll add damage. The damage that we're adding is 2d4 force damage.
all right, so I'm going to send the first one to this guy, the one Drusilla just attacked.
Sure. So go ahead and hit that attack on it.
Yay, teamwork.
I don't.
And
it
did you see
doesn't.
where I added it into your
I don't.
So in your spells, spell level 1, I've named it Surprise Sparkle Darts because I am surprised.
Surprise! Sparkle darts! Just like being in the tomb all over.
That's a hit, so go ahead and apply damage one time. All right, that is 1 dart.
We're going to do it again.
Dart number 2 also goes flying out.
Oof.
That one is going to miss.
Number 3.
Dart number 3 is going to hit. Well done. It has taken the damage.
Yay!
Do reduce your gold by 1.
Okay.
And that was your action.
Okay. It's not letting me change it to. It should be 1066 now.
Okay. Alrighty. Movement and bonus action. Anything?
Nope. I am pretty happy where I am, far away from these creatures. So.
All right. This guard steps here. It's moving back away from the things. Okay. She is moving away as well. She comes back. She kind of moves behind you, Drew, and up against the back of this wagon here. Okay, Rogelio. One, two, leaps out and moves closer to assist. And that is the extent of that for now. As the other guard is also moving here, is backing towards you, Drew. What would you like to do?
I like that you whispered my name. That made me happy. So I saw there was a third one coming from up the road, and I have no idea if Shaylun got the message from my brain. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to hit number. I don't like that. What was that? What's happening?
As you attempt to hit, you do feel this wave of nausea roll over you, and you feel like almost like retching, and it's that like violent, that kind of like actually leaves your chest hurting.
I don't care for that at all. I still would like to attempt to hit number 4 because it's right there with my dagger.
All right, you are launching a dagger. You can go ahead and hit that attack. That's enough. You can roll the damage.
I appreciate that. Come on.
Wait. Roll also 4d6.
Oh.
You could just do it by picking up the dice and rolling it 4 of them. That was your sneak attack.
Or I can. Oh, I didn't realize I was being sneaky, but that's good. So I figured out how to do this. I right clicked on the D6 and then I made 4 of them. So it'll do it at once.
So that's an additional 17 damage that you did. That is an important amount of damage, honestly.
It is. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Thank you.
That is an important amount of damage to add to your attack. And so the dagger launches, and it actually kind of strangely, you fire it like between Perunyia's, like where her legs. She's just so tall now that there's just all this space is in her between her stance. As you do that, this fellow is going to rake his tail at Lex.
Was I able to do? Could I do an Arcana check potentially?
You can. You can also move if you still need to.
No, because I know there's one up there. I guess I could move closer to Perunyia. Perunyia hasn't seen them yet, but I guess I'm kind of being sneaky, so I will say I'll move a little closer to Perunyia and be like, "Hey, there's one up the road. So there's 3, and they really smell."
Yes. That one that was up the road is going to move forward.
That was not a good Arcana check. Okay, never mind. I learned nothing.
And now, Lex, you are caught between 2 of them, but it does not attack. It does not have ability attack. This one is going to attack Perunyia. Obviously, as it whips this tail, this barbed tail that you have. And at first you thought maybe there were like skin flaps or feathers or something on the back, and now you see that they are rough, spiky spines on the tail. However, it misses. You are able, even as big as you are, to quickly dip out of the way. That said, with being closer to these creatures, it seems to amplify that sickness, that sickening feeling.
I bet this is what Flummy smells like.
Ooh, that is. And it's actually, that one is 8, not 7, as the other one also kind of kicks in a little bit. But you manage to kind of keep your, you almost get that sick feeling, but you manage to keep it down. And it's your turn.
Whose turn?
Okay. No, it's
Perunnia's turn.
Yeah. No. I was not distracted. Yeah. So I am still on my guy who's next to me. I think that's identify creature number 4. Let's see if we can make short work of him this turn. Do I have to do any kind of saving throw for the sickness?
We already did that. You were affected by 1 for 8 points of damage.
Oh, I
as
thought
you
I had
kind
to
of
like
rest.
fight it again because I like felt kind of sick. But no, I just take the damage and move on. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Then we will go ahead and we will. I'm already targeted, right?
Yes.
Sword.
You bring that blade down, and how much damage do we do?
Find out.
Enough. As you just cleave into it, nearly taking its head off, and it just collapses on the ground in a pile.
Oh, well, I have a second attack, and
There's
can I
two over that way.
redirect to creature number 8? Because
You
it's
can, yes, you do not need to attack all in that same action. You can split your attacks between creatures and between movement or bonus actions even. So you can move and then do your second attack.
Sweet. I would like to move my 25 feet to put me in front of creature number 8.
You do just that.
All right. And I'm gonna swing again. Do I have to retarget?
You are targeted.
Okay, thank you. See how this goes. Yeah. Weird. All right.
Giant woman of Perunyia, smashing everything in her way.
I love it so much.
Giant woman.
That looks great. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take another turn. That seems like we should finish this guy off, right, guys?
Action surge.
I'd like to action surge, please.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So then I will swing again. Can I taunt as another bonus action? Since
You have a bonus action this round, so you can taunt.
I'm gonna taunt. I don't know how to do that in there, but I know what I'm gonna say to him. Say, you look sick. You should go home to your mama.
All right. You do just that. You any rolls made against you by this creature will gain advantage. So hopefully it will want to attack you. Disadvantage on anyone else, and if you manage to not get hit before your next turn, you will gain temporary hit points. So
okay, here we go.
We'll see what happens.
Ooh, that one is gonna be a miss. But I've got another one.
You do. You have one more.
Go. Come on, come on.
Oof.
Do I have any rerolls? Because that's a really sad action surge if I don't do any extra damage.
Your benefits, you have one that was granted even tonight, but you do have a few. You have some 20s, you have some advantages.
He's not important enough to get a d20, so let's go ahead and just take a reroll for an inspiration.
Right. So Vort gave us rerolls earlier, so you can take one of Vort's rerolls. Thank you, Vort. And
All
go
right.
ahead and make that attack again.
Here we go. Wow. We're kidding, right?
Not to be. As you kind of like got your head down a little bit, is just getting close to two of them like this. It's pretty awful. Obviously, that's what's happening.
I mean, that's what the dice wanted. So let's hope that it's enough to taunt him, and we did some damage already, and take some heat off of my companions.
Exactly. All right. This one gets to here, and it just kind of stands at the top, kind of hissing in your direction now that it's run back after the dissonant whispers have faded. Its tail is waving agitatedly in the air above it. When another creature appears out of the tree line.
Stop it, creatures.
I don't know, but I feel very humbled. Danny, you're the best game master ever, and I'm properly terrified. So I bow to your infinite wisdom.
It's Lex's turn.
Danny, I do not. I'm gonna make 2 attacks on.
Okay.
Don't
the one-
antagonize him. He can just put
But
more
first, you're
in.
going to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
How about we don't though?
I mean, if you don't want to make them and fail them, then that's what'll happen. So that's going to be 1 failed roll for this +1, so for 5 damage, and then the second one. These things are horrible, and they smell really bad. Oh, that's not too bad. It's just 3 damage total.
This is on the end of Pride Month, Danny. This is homophobic. This hurts.
No, look, this is the second. We're like 2 days away from Pride Month.
Excuse
You're
me. This is Disability Pride Month, and that
actually-
includes neurodivergence, and I am right here, my friend.
You got me on that.
How dare you?
It's now Disability Pride.
It's still Pride
I
Month.
got that. Yes.
Where I'm
I got
at,
that
'cause
memo.
my Pride Parade is in July. So technically it is still Pride Month.
Look, we're doing Pride Year, everybody. So let's just go.
Oh, so you're just gonna be homophobic all year round, Danny?
That's
Okay.
right. That's what it is.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks again. On the boy I hit.
Yeah, you definitely. You hit. Look,
Uh-huh.
an ally.
Can you not co-opt my abilities, Daniel?
Says the man that put us in a creepy forest at night and 6 goat demons on us.
Okay, the first one is 7 damage. How's it looking?
It's looking like you knocked it right out.
Is it like alive or does it have to right now?
No, you cracked its skull open.
Oh,
Punched its face.
yike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the other one then, and I'm gonna hit him.
That's what you should do.
Did I target him right?
Maybe, but he is targeted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Good job. There you go. Some damage. That's your action.
I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. You don't want
Danny,
your free single attack for your bonus action?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That balances out your homophobia, I guess.
Okay. Thanks. This is on the internet, Sin.
Good. I want you to remember this, Danny, that we're in the woods and you're going to try and kill queer people of color in the woods. That's interesting. Good to know. That's my turn.
Wow.
Just like the Blair Witch Project all over again.
Yeah, except it's just not. Moving on, Drew. The creature that has run out of the woods has run up really close to you guys.
Oh, there's more of them? Damn it. Okay. Okay. I don't like how close that one is to me. Which one is that?
Pretty
That
close.
is 38. Okay. I am going to oh, this is probably a really bad idea. There's a guard right there, right?
Yeah, there is a person there. He's been slowly backing up towards you, and
Oh,
he's kind of
okay. That's
waving
good.
his
He should
spear in that general direction.
hide behind the squishy person. And
That seems what he's up to.
okay. I am gonna try to get him to run away again. I'm gonna cast another Dissonant Whispers at this creature.
Absolutely. You should absolutely do that. That is a failed saving throw. They are not very wise, it appears. So
I'm gonna cast this actually at second level this time.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good damage,
but it runs away.
Good.
So it has moved a little bit away as you have cast the Dissonant Whispers on it. Anything else? Bonus action or?
I would like to give Shayloon Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So with that, let's Yep.
Oh, whoops. Okay. I'm not going to touch it anymore.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Shay, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yep. And tell me when you want to use it, because right now it's a skip. So when you're ready to use it, let me know. And if Drew is not moving, it is your turn, Shayla.
Oh, it was a happy sound again. Chirpy almost. Okay, so let's see here. I just noticed the blood smears, and I appreciate them, Danny.
Yeah, that's something new that Fantasy Grounds did add, so that we know where things died.
All right, let's do another fireball.
Okay.
I want it to touch 38 and 32.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a thing that happened. Yeah, you can go ahead and target them both. But for Drew, I will note that when it became your turn, the one that was close to you, you almost retched, and you had that sort of feeling. I don't know. I'm gonna see if the damage had applied, but you did have to make that roll as the others had been making.
All right.
Oof. No bueno. So there we go. All right, you're all set. Shayloon, go ahead and give us that fireball.
Yay!
They both fail. Apply damage.
Where did 32 go?
Probably behind a tree so that you can't see it anymore.
Okay, but it's still there. That's what I'm trying to.
Can I?
All right.
Can
Again,
I
the fireball blasts.
Can I use inspiration? Can I post edge?
No.
Damn it.
Uh,
I mean, there's nothing you can raise here. They
but I
failed
want
their
to.
saving throws.
I want higher damage.
Yeah.
Can you use
Uh,
Bardic Inspiration to add to the damage?
no, that is one of the things you
Oh.
can't add
Boo.
to. So
Okay.
both of them seem not as affected again, once again, by the fireball as you had hoped. As okay, this is where everyone hates me.
Danny, what are you
What?
doing?
Clambering into the wagon behind you. As you turn, you notice the guard has climbed into the wagon. And as you look at him up close, you realize that he has these like cataracted eyes, and you just get a sense of a smell
Daniel Oliver.
as he
I knew I should have gotten
swings.
out of there.
He swings his halberd at you. Despite your shock, you manage to duck to the side as the blade chops into the wood next to you.
Can I use my reaction to scream?
You don't need a reaction to scream. You scream as he rips it back and then just tries to bring it down a second time.
What? He's that cool?
I don't know if he's cool, but it hurts. Perunyia, you hear Shaylin scream as... Wait, 1 second. You have failed a concentration check for Shaylin.
Can I use my
Do
Bardic
you have
Inspiration?
a Benny that you want to use? You can. Roll a d8.
Did it roll?
I did not see it roll. It doesn't really matter, though. A 1 will succeed.
Well, I rolled a
So-
1, but now I rolled a 7.
Okay. All right. So with that, let's see here. That is not what I wanted to do. Sounds good. Nothing happens. I was going to say that the magic wavers, but it doesn't waver. It holds strong. So
Sure.
so that hurt Shaylin, but you're otherwise fine, I'm sure. Where's enlarge? There it is. Okay. The woman who has clambered, who has got to the back of the wagon, points onto the wagon and shouts out to Drew, "Your friend is under attack."
Thanks.
I can see
Thanks.
that.
Yeah, she's being super helpful. Rogelio is going to turn around and see that. And
Use your conjuration knowledge, Rogelio.
Rogelio, I don't know if Rogelio is going to use conjuration magic, but Rogelio is definitely going to do something.
Magic of friendship. That's the greatest magic.
It is the magic of friendship that Rogelio is going to do. No. Oh, they have advantage. That's no good. Success. Rogelio points and is trying to do something, but whatever it was, it doesn't go.
Can Rogelio use inspiration?
No, because that's its saving throw. So unfortunately, that it's on a roll for the creature.
Okay.
Drusilla, you are under attack.
Rude.
It is rude.
Ow. Ow.
Wow, that was
That's
that was
not
kind of-
okay.
Sorry. It missed for the second one though. See, it missed. That evens out somehow. Panabon, you realize that stuff's going on back there. Stuff's
Yep.
going on up here.
Well, that answers a question that I had. So there we go. How far? Because it actually doesn't say in my sheet unless it says in little doodad. How far does Dragon Tooth go? Range is 60, so I'll have to move up a little bit. I'm gonna move over here. Are these trees or little bushes? What are these? Just dead trees?
Dead trees and the like, yes.
Yeah. I'll move over to the dead trees. I'm gonna fire Tower Guard 3. I have a copper from Vort. Can I use that before
You
I
can.
aim?
Yes. That is going to change your attack from disadvantaged for being at long range to a regular attack. The bigger benefit that's going to give you is it will allow your sneak attack to trigger if you hit.
That is what I was hoping would all happen. So here we go. Wish me luck, folks.
All right. If this is a hit, all thanks to Vort. That's a hit. Make sure you add your sneak attack to that first before you roll the damage.
There it is. Use power. They made all the symbols different now. Nope.
Yeah, no, you gotta make sure you got. It's not just the use power. You gotta magnifying glass that out.
I got a magnifying glass. There we go.
There you go.
Maybe. Okay. Good times. The party in Saren. Is that where we are now?
You're going to Saren. All right, and +3. I just rolled it. I see that your thing is not correct. So 26 points of damage total. You have applied to this wild fellow.
I kind of scream at Rogelio. Make sure the merchant woman isn't evil.
You do scream that to Rogelio.
Like, if she's not going to help, then I'm going to make some assumptions. So help her get out of the way. That's what I always say. Also, how traumatizing was that for you?
That's what Panabon always says.
That was not finesse. That was just like dagger, like right to the face.
All right, attacking Lex.
What? Stop rolling like that.
You know, if I'm gonna be, then I'm gonna be. Okay, that was a thing. So that was a 12 and a 7. +2 is 21 points of damage to Lex. Ouch.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny.
Yeah. You're welcome. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, like, I'm right.
You succeeded on your Constitution saving throw, though. So look.
It's not 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I gotta be honest. That doesn't seem equivalent by being hit by a bark versus wafting rotting flesh. I just have to say.
Did you by chance roll with disadvantage as well?
I did not.
Because I think Perunyia still has taunt. No.
I do.
No, it. Oh, disadvantage on you.
Huh? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why
'Cause
I'm
it was- 'cause
here.
it's
That's
supposed
what
to
I was
attack
doing.
Perunyia.
Yes, because I was
God, Danny.
large and in charge. Yeah.
Let me give you all of those points then. Well done.
Thank you.
I was like, what am I doing wrong? I did the thing.
Yeah, I sat there and I was like, did you roll 2 nat 20s?
Sometimes one.
Wait, what is this silent guard?
That's the guy standing all the way over at the gate who was like creeping you out when you first went under. Because
Oh.
Yeah.
he didn't say anything, he was just like staring at you, and then you went under.
He's close enough to. I guess we didn't move as far as I thought we did. Great. Okay.
No, you've
good
only
times.
like gone into the gate a little ways.
Great. Love it. Good times.
Yeah, he's mostly
Living
just
for it.
standing there though. As it becomes Perunya's turn, and this guy gets probably his last chance at making people sick. But it doesn't work because, of course, it doesn't. Perunyia. It is the beginning of your turn, so you get to apply your fighter level as temporary hit points.
Sweet, because he didn't hit me, which was a mistake on his part, because that's why I was here. But now let's see if we can end this. And I'm upset that. Oh, well, but let's go. Bring in the heat. Yes.
All right, well done.
Give him a chair or sword. Give him something.
That's
Oh,
so many dice.
Oh, I love it so much.
So many times.
Woo!
I saw those
Did I just
dice.
break? I got an error message.
Yeah, I think you broke it. It's broken. Yeah, well, that I feel like that many dice is enough that you kill this thing. You take its head clean off its shoulders.
Okay.
Good job.
Since that's attack one, it looks like the rest of the baddies are behind me. So I will use 25 feet of movement. And I think I could probably throw something at a baddie. I don't think I can reach them based on where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to reach anybody. But yeah, you could definitely try to throw something at one.
I have hand axes and morning stars.
Yeah, Morning Star is not really a throwing weapon.
Hey, the way I
Not with
treat
the
them,
hat thing.
yeah, I treat them like a throwing.
But you can throw one with disadvantage if you want.
Wait, but I have hand axes, so I mean,
You
I
do.
guess like,
So as you get here, what are you throwing it at?
the one that was fighting Drusilla was probably the
There
best
you go.
target. Yeah.
So this is with disadvantage because hand axes are not super high range,
Sure.
but it is within the range. So.
But here we go for trying. So, am I targeted, Danny?
You are.
All right, let's try it. Well, we can't have it all.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Yeah.
So
Perunyia went from a nat 20 to a nat 1. I don't know why, but
the universe, man.
Fantasy Grounds is not updating in Streamlabs, so that's why I'm narrating.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is odd
Yeah.
too. All right.
I like to think that got like caught as I was like trying to pull it out, and like it was like the world's worst throw.
All right. This creature has leapt from where it was at Drew and is now going to try to strike you with its tail. Successfully.
I'm feeling very ganged up on right now.
They are ganging up on you, and you feel the effects of the poison
Oh, goodness.
coursing through you.
I'm not feeling very well.
All right. Yeah, like your skin near the site of the wound is immediately starting to like blister up.
Delightful.
This one decides it wants a little bit of Perunyia. This not effective.
Little bit of Perunyia all night long.
Lex, it is your go.
I am going to move my full 55 feet.
Okay, that takes you there.
I don't think I have anything to throw. That might be all I got.
You don't. If you wanted to move here, you could take your actions on your way through to attack this guy.
Yeah, I will.
Just a run by.
Run by slap. I'll take my 2 attacks.
That'll hit.
On the damage first. These are not good dammies.
You get a lot of them.
I know, but like I'm selfish.
Make a damage roll.
Did I not?
No, yeah, you attacked again.
Oh, oop.
Yeah.
Oop.
There you go.
There we
and
go.
then your bonus action. Did you want to like continue on or?
Actually, yeah. Oh no, please ignore that roll. I clicked something by accident. Sorry.
Yeah.
My contacts are getting dry, so it is hard to read.
So Step of the Wind is your key maneuver. You can use the bonus action and continue going.
I'm aware I'm just a slow, blind baby, Danny.
Slow, blind baby.
Oh, that's not me, is it?
What?
Just ignore me. I'm gonna move there.
Okay, you do. This guy's going to try to hit you as you go, but we'll see what happens.
But like, could he not?
I mean, we'll see, right?
I would appreciate it.
I don't know why he rolled. Oh, he rolled once against Perunyia as well. No, he does hit you as you are running. What doesn't happen is he doesn't also hit Perunyia. So as you run away, he tags you with that. Ow.
Good.
That is quite a beefy hit. And it hurts, but you manage to save and are not poisoned or diseased or anything like that. Drew.
Oh goodness. Creature number 32. How injured does this thing look?
Looks like he's still in the fight.
Okay. Well. As soon as I remember. Oh wait, no, hold on. Found it. Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna stab it with. Oh wait, did I do that right?
I think so.
I'm gonna stab it with my rapier. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! Did that roll?
I did not see a roll.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, because that was not good.
That's not how it's going. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Did that roll?
No, what's going on?
Are you kidding me? The first one was actually I don't want to tell you, but the second one was a natural 20.
There it goes. Now they rolled. Unfortunately, you're rolling at disadvantage because you were poisoned.
Okay. Do I have? Oh wait, no, it's disadvantage. So never mind. I don't want to reroll it. Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Do you want to move or anything? I mean, they might get attacks of opportunity, but
yeah. Can I want to try to climb back. Oh, do I want to climb back in the thing? I just want to step back, I think. so I'm not right up in his face. So like back up against Carrie.
That will trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let's do it. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Hey.
Hey. Okay.
Shaylin.
All right. Because this thing is all up in my face, right?
It is.
So, I'm gonna send Minya out for 30 feet and cast chromatic orb for me.
Okay. That makes sense. You can go ahead and cast chromatic orb.
Working on it. Pretty sphere, as I like to call it. And
Yeah.
do I need to name the damage type ahead of time?
I think that the damage is you name it before and then you can cast.
Let's do some lightning this time.
Sure.
And I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. That is going to hit. Roll the damage and then just roll a d8.
Oops.
It takes that damage.
Hold on.
And an additional 2.
I rolled 4 the first time, but it fell off the tracker.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
How's Perunyia looking? As I glance over my shoulder, how's Perunyia looking in her fight?
I look fine.
Pretty good. Perunyia looks like she's actually having a good time, which is a little bit off for like the rest of you who are kind of like, this kind of sucks. But Perunya's enjoying herself.
Oh, actually, never mind. I can't do that because it's 2 spells in one. So, nope, nothing with. Unless, no, because it would be casting Minya would still count for my action spell and bonus action spell, right?
Yes.
All right, nope, that's it then.
All right. As that happens, you see coming from Rogelio a sort of a jolt of energy. Double check one thing. Excellent. You note like a spark of energy suddenly leaps from Rogelio to this creature. It doesn't look like Rogelio is doing anything. It's not a spell that he's casting. It just seems like some sort of effect that just occurs. And let's make sure this is set properly. It is. Okay. Um, and as it does so, like you see this light kind of envelop the guard, and he just kind of throws his head back, and you see like smoke just kind of coming out of his ears and his eyes, and then he topples over, unmoving.
If Shayloon wasn't crying because of
That would have been his turn, but he's dead, so he doesn't get a
if
turn now.
if Shayloon wasn't crying because she doesn't like pain, uh, she would look at Rogelio and be like, indigestion?
Yes. Rogelio clambers up into the vehicle with you on his turn and is going to point at this other guard and he's going to cast a spell. What spell is he casting? Yeah, he just points as a little gout of flame just bursts forth from his hand. And that is his action.
He rolled an 18 and then a 7 for damage, just so the audience can see. Or hear.
Yeah, except it appears that our creature took none of that damage.
What?
So that's something to keep in mind. As Rogelio says, looks at his hand and goes, immune to fire. It is whatever thing. So don't put fire on the tower guard guy. He is going to spin around and try to hit everyone in his range. That is a hit on everyone one time. You maintain concentration on your spell, Shayloon.
Yay!
Panabon.
Great. Good times. Cool beans. I am going to. Do we hear any more vocalizations of impending doom and more monsters of destruction coming toward
Not
us?
necessarily.
Just out of curiosity?
Not
Great.
necessarily.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at 38 just so I can get them out of the way, so Perunyia can go back and save others as needed. Because that would be helpful.
That sounds like a lovely plan.
Yeah. The other question I have is I don't actually remember what these do. I have something in my inventory called Shayloon's Cocktail, and I can't remember if that's supposed to be a whack at a healing potion or invisibility or what that's supposed to do. It's not a potion of climbing because I have one of those.
You should absolutely not drink that.
I just don't remember what it is, so I just want to clarify what it is before.
Am I allowed to say, Danny?
Panabon is smart enough to remember that it's a bomb.
It's a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, what is this? And I didn't take any notes. Anyways, I'm going to try to stab 38 so that I can be helpful because it would take me a long time to run toward the other part of the action currently.
Sure. Are you going to move in at all?
It's only 30 feet, right?
At
Map is
20
very
at 20 feet, at 25 feet, you're at disadvantage because it's a dagger.
Oh, well, I'll move closer then because I can move closer
Yeah, 10 feet. That's fine.
so that I can do things with at least some advantage.
That'll hit. Go ahead and give us a with sneak attack damage.
I love doing sneak attack. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, that you get it right in the neck and it just tumbles to the ground.
Enough of this! I'm just screaming at unidentified creature 38 as they go down.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry to take the glory from you, Perunyia.
You know, it is what it is. All right. And with that, looking around at everything that is going on, the woman finally just kind of like drops this facade, and her flesh starts, like, it looks like right before your eyes, her flesh is like withering away. And she just looks, her teeth are like kind of growing out and are like too big for her mouth. Her fingernails just kind of have grown out and are distended. And she whispers some words and points towards the wagon as if to cast a spell.
Counterspell! Counterspell! Counterspell!
Danny, who hurt you? Who
Counterspell!
hurt you, Danny?
Counterspell!
I hear you. All right. So go ahead and cast Counterspell. I need you to roll your intelligence check.
It's straight intelligence check.
To my knowledge, it's an ability check for your spellcasting ability.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
ability check
intelligence.
using your spellcasting ability.
So it's intelligence plus my proficiency, right?
It just says ability check. It does. It's not a skill. Hey, there is no spell. Well done.
Whew. Whew.
She gnashes her teeth at that, unhappy. Next up, it's just watching. Perunyia.
Yeah, I need to go towards this evil person. So I think I'm gonna have to take a dash as an action and land myself right in the middle of all of the action.
Yeah.
So let me do my full, what is that, 60 feet? And that will put me 5 feet in front of the merchant woman. So let me get in her face, and I'd like to take a bonus action to taunt her if
So you will have to go around the bad guys or around the truck or over. So that's going to cut.
I was prepared to take the attacks of opportunity and go through them.
You cannot go through bad guys. Wait. Because you are a large creature,
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to apply the same rule of like halflings and shit. So I'll say you can go through.
I'm gonna like step over them, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I don't know if that's actually codified in the rules. It might be, but you get
Feels
that.
appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, you're big. Halflings can move through big stuff. Giant woman can move through regular stuff.
And then
That seems right to me.
and I'm gonna taunt her saying, "Your breath smells."
Okay, you will do that. Just so you know, he does not make an attack of opportunity because you have not gone more than you have not exited his threat range. Since he has
You need to
help.
work on your taunts a little bit too.
Hey, normally I just punch people. All right, Panabon, I'm trying here.
I'm just saying we could workshop it a little bit.
But I smile and I look like I'm very condescending with it. So I still look like an asshole that you want to punch in the face.
Legit.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, let's do this. I don't think Lex was in range last time, but True was, Shaylin was, Rogelio was not. Drew is fine. The nearness of this creature down here, the devil horned one, has brought a smell that is causing Shaylin to retch as well. Just shows up as this damage that you took. Yeah, and then it reaches out to touch someone named Drew.
Named Faith?
Named Drew. That's a miss, though. It does not hit. Lex?
Question
Yes.
for our world's god. If I grapple and let go in the same turn, is that 2 actions or is that 1 action?
It's 1 action.
Okay. So I have a few nat 20s, right? So I would like to use one to grapple the tower guard.
Okay. So you grapple the guard. That should not have gone on Drew. That should only have gone on Lex. So you are taking some damage real quick. But yes, continue.
I'm going to use a point and use wings unfurled and fly with this person if I can.
You can. You absolutely can.
Beautiful. How tall is the merchant woman?
5'4".
Beautiful. Okay. So I'm gonna fly.
I can see what's going to happen.
So I'd like to fly about 30 feet above her, which should use about 40 feet of my movement.
Sure.
Let go of the guard above her, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. So it's 15 feet to fly down and just slowly fall into the car, if that is okay. Yeah.
That absolutely all makes sense to me.
Thank you.
Let's see if this merchant woman can get out of the way.
Inspiration to sin for some cool thinking.
Sure. Inspiration to sin. All right. So let's
Wisdom?
Let's take a look. So wisdom, proficiency, that's 5, 13. So I'm going to say dexterity saving throw DC 13 for this merchant woman to kind of get out of the way in time to not get dunked on, essentially. Here we go. She does manage to jump out of the way just in time to not get smashed by this guard, who still takes 12 points of falling damage. Now he's over there.
And because I'm not very strong, I'm just standing there going, bloodied and also just out of stamina.
All right. That is a thing that has occurred. That is a thing that happened. Drew.
Okay. I would like to use my movement to climb into the car next to Lex. And I would like to put my hand on Lex's shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Very good. Very good. As you do this, of course,
Yeah.
you are taking an attack of opportunity from our friend. Also, you're making a saving throw, which you succeeded.
Is it disadvantaged because I did it?
Is what disadvantage?
Attack on Drew.
I thought you had taunted the woman.
Oh, I did the merchant woman. You're right. You're right.
Yes. It missed anyway.
Oh, good. Okay. And then I am gonna. Oh, that is not the right one. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I almost cast Vicious Mockery. I am gonna.
Let's kill you.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Sure. How does that feel?
You'll add 2 hit points. This feels good.
That would have been hilarious.
And that is my turn.
When you were like, we were gonna finish up, move to the other people, I was like, sure. I didn't realize it was like a TBK episode. You're really making a point here.
Yeah.
Danny's done with us.
Yeah, Danny's had enough of our foolishness.
That was actually a roll that Shaylun should have made. That's a nat 20 for Shaylun. So you get inspiration as you do not take the effects of the sickening feeling from this creature.
Cool.
And it's your turn.
All right, I really want to stop this lady from casting any other spells. But I'm kind of... I've got so many spells that I've been learning running through my head that I'm kind of confusing myself a little bit. And I see Perunyia in front of me, and it makes me think of the inspiration that I took from her when crafting one of these spells. So I'm gonna drop concentration on enlarge.
All right. Cue Super Mario getting hit while you had the mushroom sound.
And then I'm going to... I think I can hit it all from where I am right now, but if I need to move a little bit, I can. Okay. Perunyia is so tough, and I'm a little bit out of control anyway. With this first time testing a new spell, where I'm gonna cast bonus action Dragon's Breath, and I'm gonna start vomiting elements at these guys in a 15-foot cone.
What element does it say? Do you get to pick?
I get to pick.
All right. What element are you vomiting out?
The lightning seemed to really work on that one guard, so we're gonna go with lightning.
All right.
Lightning seems to work on most things. It's a pretty universal way to do some damage, I feel like.
So this will hit the creature, unless you move, this will hit the creature, Perunyia, and the woman.
Wouldn't I have resistance to it since I'm a lightning-based dragon? So
You
may well have resistance.
I should be all right.
Hey, I'm actually doing something smart. If I get out of the car, can I possibly get that other guy in there?
I don't know. I don't think there's a way for you to get all of them, just because those two guys are separated by the exact amount of feet that you'd have
Okay.
to be. So to be on one side, yeah,
We'll
I think
just
you
stay
miss.
in the car
So
and puke over the edge because I was feeling pretty nauseated earlier anyway.
yeah, that's definitely yes. All right, so you are doing electric damage. Let me double check that real quick. Lightning damage, actually, right? So, and is this a spell that's already set up in your
No, it's a new one. It's second level.
doohickey? Yeah, I need that list of spells so
I
that I can put
selected
them
them
all in.
all about 30 minutes before our call today.
All right, so this is Dragon's Breath.
Correct.
Where is this? Oh, never mind. I see what I did wrong. Dragon's Breath. It's from Xanathar's. Lovely. Okay. I believe that this is all set up for you.
Alright.
So you need to, it's a 3d6, and in this case, lightning. All right.
And I'd like to cast it at third level. Wait, no. I've used all my third levels. Never mind. Oh, it doesn't look like it's letting me roll their saving throws.
Yeah, they gotta be set on them. Ooh. It's not that he grew to immense size. It's that.
Yeah, we don't need anything growing to immense size. We're okay.
No? Are you
This isn't
sure?
Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, this is no, it's fine. It's different thing.
All right, saving throws now. Let's see who all rolled saving throws here. Should have been Perunyia. With advantage because magic, yep. And the thing. Okay, go ahead and all failures anyway, doesn't matter. Go ahead and roll the damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. Somehow Perunyia took 0.
It's like I'm a lightning dragonborn or something.
Oh no, it's because you did take your 6. It just came out of your temporary hit points from your taunt earlier.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm imagining
so
Shailene
0.
going full Godzilla, by the way, where she's just like every time she gets hit by something, like the beam just moves, like it cuts through trees and stuff.
Yes. Well done. You have breathed on them.
I wish it did more damage, but here I am.
Yeah. I mean, you did 6d6 of damage total when you count it out. All right. So for Rogelio, he is going to jump up here and turn here because he wants to. No, he's going to go to here. And then he's going to cast a spell at this fella. See what happens. Oops, we'll take the first one. I shouldn't have pushed it twice. Unfortunately, that's a miss. That's okay. You see that effect happen again Everyone sees like this, like sort of kind of shimmering, bubbling in the air between Rogelio and this tower guard. As he takes a bunch of damage. And kind of, it just almost like knocks him back a little bit. Again, this doesn't seem like anything right now Rogelio is doing, so much as it just seems like a thing that has happened at the beginning of this guard's turn. And with that, he is going to attack Perunyia, which should make everyone else happy that he's not attacking them.
Come at me, bro. That's why I came over here.
Uh-huh. He is. 1, 2. There we go. And check one thing first. Nope. 2.
If so, how much can I dash so I can still attack?
You can move 25 feet and still attack.
Okay.
Technically,
You
couldn't.
can move
I
50 feet.
do-
You can move 50 feet because you can. You have your cunning action, which allows you to do a dash as a bonus action. So you can actually move 50
Okay.
feet.
Let's do this way. So I'll do 25. And then I'll do 25 would put me here, right?
If you move to where you kind of put yourself, and then you from there move your token again, you can move in a direction. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me. No,
Well, it'll tell us all where you want to go, and then I can hit the button like normal.
Okay. So there's a. So basically, I'm gonna end up right here, essentially.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a nat 20 to stab merchant woman in the face.
You are going to shoot your shot at the merchant woman.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Go ahead and start by adding your sneak attack dice.
Okay. All right. Come on. There we go. So sneak attack effect.
Okay, and then on Fantasy Grounds, upper right-hand corner, where it says has a plus and minus, plus/minus, you want to click that.
Yes.
And click.
And then critical.
Yes.
All right.
And before you roll that, this nat 20 brought to you by Rob.
Actually, I would like to use the nat 20 you gave me.
That's fine too. We'll keep Rob's for later.
Thank you, Rob. I love you. But I also like Poetic Justice and a Shakespearean sort of way.
I have no feeling about it one way or the other.
Okay.
Do the murder.
Yay, murder. I will actually go, UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. As I attempt to. Come on.
Roll all the dice. Got it.
I broke it.
Yeah.
I broke it.
My guess is that the crit, the thing that allows the critical to happen, is messing with it right now because of the update. I bet that's updated, but the plugin is not. Do sneak attack and roll damage again, and then I'm just going to add your full damage, which is 30. So you're going to do 30 plus whatever you roll.
Yay. I'm more than okay with that.
'Oof. That was a sad roll, that part. But you get to add 30 to it. Right.
I mean, that must have done a at least consequential amount of damage.
She doesn't like it, as it is now her turn.
I knew I should have stabbed her more when I had the chance. Never trust anyone again. That's going to be my motto.
Never trust anyone again. All right.
Try to get in her face. That's
I've been
confusing.
trying to teach you that motto, Panavan, for the past 6
It
months.
takes me
of
a
our
long time to learn things.
Okay. Here we go. She is casting a spell.
I cannot stop her.
That is.
Unless I can use a reaction to punch her in her stupid mouth.
That's not how that works. All right, cool. The ground all around you all erupts as tentacles come flying out in this area here.
Cool.
I'm sure that makes everybody really happy.
It kind of reminds me of the skeleton hands that grabbed Perunyia. So, yeah, reminiscent of an earlier part of the journey.
I feel like Panavan's going, can everyone see this? Can everyone see this?
Is this actually happening? Just a check of the room. Is this actually happening? Do you all see the things coming up from the ground?
All right, and then she is going to move in this direction. So I'll move that out of the way. Lex, with disadvantage, you can make an attack of opportunity, and Perunyia, you can just make an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
As you're doing that, Perunyia, I am shouting to you. Do you see this? Is this happening? Is this like physical thing this time?
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
Attack opportunity gets 2 attacks. I'm gonna say it probably doesn't. In which case, I would like to re-roll. Or
Okay, go for it.
frankly, actually, I have a nat 20, right? I would like to use a nat 20 right now, please.
Go ahead and use your nat 20. This nat 20. Who's this nat 20 from? This nat 20 is from Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay. So just roll the damage then, and then I will add max damage to it.
You. Okay.
Ooh, that was 18 plus 16. So 32 is the total damage you did. All right.
Is she dead
She
yet,
stumbles,
please?
but she is not dead.
Is it my turn?
It will be, but the tentacles go back into the dirt. Good job, Perunyia.
Yay,
You
Rob.
broke her concentration on the spell. It's your turn.
Great. That means that I can just attack her, because that is what I'm going to try to do. Do I really
want Perunyia to say, though, I can cast Counterspell, too.
I don't know that Perunyia has that like magical vocabulary to know what that is.
All right. So presuming you make your way in her direction. Oh,
Yes.
Before you do that, on her turn, I forgot to do this again. Rogelio, actually, that same connection happens between her and Rogelio. you all can ask Rogelio about this next time when Joey's actually here. Let me see. He's set up properly. Good. And okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. All right. So since that was on her turn, actually, before as you are as she moves away, you slash out with your sword and actually cut her down as she's like trying to run. So she's already dead. Perunyia killed her.
Okay. But like, do I get the credit, or is Rogelio going to?
You get the credit because Rogelio, that happened before you attacked, and it looks like she died by like 3 points, 4 points. So you got the credit.
I'm gonna just take the credit. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Woohoo! I swing around and do like an extra swing with the sword. Are there still bad guys around me? Because
yeah, there's 2.
I will still hit other bad guys.
Yeah, the tower guard guy is right next to you.
I will attack him.
All right.
Or the unidentified creature. Either one.
I feel like I'm being, steered this way.
Whatever you want to do. It's all degrees of
Sorry, Panama.
I did it to myself. It's fine.
It looks like 5v1 on that creature and 1v1 on the tower guard with you, Perunyia. So, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think they'll be okay, rather. Okay. Here we go. Let's hit the guy. Ooh. Well, that's not gonna do it. My second attack. Yes,
Let's
it is.
go second attack.
Right, but technically wasn't the merchant woman my first attack?
Nope, that was an attack of opportunity.
All right, got it.
That is a hit. I don't know why it's not popping up in. Oh, it is. Okay.
It's just slow, like me sometimes.
Yeah.
I hit the damage, but I also don't know if it actually did the thing.
No, go ahead and roll damage. There it goes. That's enough. He goes down.
I'll come help you next, Panabon.
It's good. Good, dude. Do whatever you want. You're great. Good job.
Yeah, it likes its chances. Real quick, that happens. Okay, and then this. It does whack you, Panabon, for ouch damage, or 11. But you are not poisoned.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Or whatever the equivalent is in this universe.
It is Lex's turn. Can you finish him?
Are you muted?
I realized I was. Yes. Hello. Lex is a little nervous. He's not doing too hot, so he's gonna stay in the wagon, but he's gonna do dragon breath towards number 32.
Hey, me too.
Let's all get on the dragon breath train. Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
No, it's a dex save of 14 actually for them.
Yes, but you still have to trigger it, yeah? In your
I'm trying. Is it not that one?
Yep, there's that, and then what you do is make sure you have that magnifying glass expanded so that you can click on save or cast. There it goes.
Oh,
They did not save, so they will take the full damage of your.
that's gonna be 9 lightning damage.
Yes, that did do 9 lightning damage. So that
Oh my
was
God.
your action.
Yes, I'm twinning with Shayloon.
And
Again.
Only through attack, not visually.
so you get another attack if you wish. You can't do another breath, but you have it only takes the place of one of your attacks.
Lex, I want to, but Lex is too hesitant to physically be there right now. So that's going to be my turn.
Okay, Drew.
Lex's baby.
I am going to cast another Cure Wounds on Lex.
Okay. Well done.
And that's it for me.
Shayloon,
This thing's
do
still
you
alive.
have the means? It is. I'm wondering if you have what it takes to end it right now.
Gosh, it didn't like it was fine with lightning, it was fine with fire. Let's do another chromatic orb.
Sure. You cast the chromatic orb as you retch a little bit, almost spoiling the cast, but not. What is what are you hitting it with?
Cold.
Cold. Do it.
All 5 of those hit points.
But only 2 really it resisted.
Ha!
And now it's cold, which is the worst thing to
This
be.
thing is
It's not
fine
super
with
cold, it's just chilly. Just chilly. And so Rogelio is going to try to cast a spell at it. See what happens. Oops, there we go. Rogelio coming correct with the nat 20. Let's see what happens. Yep. That's fine. 5 plus 12. As he whips forward and it wraps, like you see, like almost like a cable whip and wrap around its neck, and he yanks it back and it crumbles to the ground at his feet.
Rogelio's a hero
boy.
tonight.
Yeah, Rogelio did the thing. You notice the silent guard all the way on the gate, the top of the gate, just appears to be watching all of you. Hasn't moved.
Cool. If there is no being that I would pass by that would attack me, could I go over and investigate the merchant woman's body for clues, stones, weird objects, anything?
Absolutely. And to kind of move this along, we are running late, but I do want to. There is a place that I do feel we need to get to before we stop.
I
So,
want to investigate the other silent guard. I will go up there.
are you going by yourself? Is anyone going? What Perunyia is going? Is anyone going with Perunyia?
Lex will go with Perunyia.
Minya can go too.
I didn't announce it well. I mean,
Okay.
thanks for noticing, guys.
All right. Panabon, you do find a strange stone. It reminds you of Nazores, which is like the magical fuel stone, but there's something different about it, and it does seem to be pulsing a little bit.
Cool. I will carefully wrap that in something so I don't touch it inconveniently. Like I'll use like some cloth from the dead merchant woman. Did she change more, by the way? Is she like now super
She is
chrome?
definitely not a woman. She's definitely some sort of creature from
Cool
some other
beans.
place.
That's terrifying.
As Lexi and Perunyia, as Lex and Perunyia, not Lexi, as Lex Perunyia get up there, he does attack. They're just given that there's no support or anything like that, you do manage to kill him rather quickly. You also find, as you were coming up, as you entered to head up, the corpses of several guards with their armor and clothing removed.
Well, I think we can figure out what happened here, Lex.
Yeah. Do the bodies indicate how they were taken out?
They look like they were killed. Make a medicine check.
Am I smart enough for that?
Sure, everyone's smart
Harder
enough
than
to
me,
make a
Lex.
check.
Yeah, after that roll.
They were killed by lacerations of some sort. They have greenish face skin. Look bloated and ill.
Lex
They
is gonna
look
dazedly
dead.
walk around. Oh, dead and sick.
Give me a perception check from Lex, though. Looking at the guards, like the corpses, you do notice that there is a similarity between the guards and the ones you fought. So the dead ones and the ones you fought. So as if there are, there's this dead guard looks similar to the ones that were out there kind of walking around. And based off of that, the one on top that you've killed up here, the silent guard that you killed up here, you're actually able to grab him and confirm that the look of this guard that was standing watch is identical to one of the dead guards that was kind of stuffed at the bottom of the tower.
It's almost like they like took on their appearance or something, Lex, right?
I definitely impersonation, but not like me.
If you were killed, would you go back to your like natural form when you're dead? Sorry, that's morbid.
I've never died, but I think so.
Fair.
Usually when I pass out, I do. So
That seems a fair assumption then. Okay, so not like you then.
But
You're kind.
can I do like a history check if I know these things?
Yes, absolutely. Given your background, your DC is actually not very high. 18. So yes, there are creatures in the Shadow Fae that in most settings would be referred to as demonic creatures, and of them are included a type of creature that is called. Of course, I got all of these guys deleted for the most part. Malrezi or Marejai, something like that. I don't know exactly how it's to be pronounced, but essentially what they do is they kill and consume portions of a corpse, which allows it to gain that creature's appearance. And then they use that to
Ew.
try to infiltrate into and attack others. And then as this kind of continues, their victims will become ghouls,
So,
which is not a word really that Perunyia gets either. And so you explain what ghouls are as well.
so I like relay this as best I can to Perunyia, and I go like, they're like a knockoff version of me, like not as good at what I do.
Ugh, rude. Hate
Like,
impersonator.
like I look at people and I can just copy them because it's easy, but they have to like basically eat you to do it, and then it doesn't even last that long. Like they start rotting after a while.
That is like gross.
I know.
Ew.
If you're gonna do it right.
Right. Ew. Yeah. Oh, but they are shadow fae creatures. That's
Yeah.
concerning, right? Right? More and more shadow fae creatures just kind of like popping up out of nowhere.
I mean, there's.
I mean, I know you're a shadow fae creature, so I'm not. That's not meant to be offensive. My friend Rosalia was a shadow fae creature too, technically, and she's my best friend. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's awful there.
Did not
Most
go
things there are awful.
though. Oh, okay. It seems like a harsh place.
Harsh is a nice way of putting it.
Oh.
Hey, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
While this nonsense is going on and I'm hearing everything through Minya, can I cast my last second level spell as Locate Planar Anomaly? And see if there's a portal
You
nearby?
absolutely can. You absolutely can. So you're casting that. Go ahead, but Lexa and Perunyia, as you were talking.
But yeah, I assume if there's a contained portal, there's probably more just out and about.
If there's a portal, you could go home.
I mean, there was a portal where I could go home that was safer, but you're right. Yes, technically.
I mean, yeah, safer would probably be a better choice. But I mean, like, is any place in the shadow place safe? You know, it's a relative term.
I was thinking more in terms of returning, but yes, you're technically right. It's also not very safe there.
Hey, just looking out, and I like too hard tap her shoulder, his shoulder.
Also, I didn't know Drew could heal. I appreciate that.
She has some unusual talents that she like does not share with the group.
Yeah, I thought she was an entertainer.
I never really got her sort of entertainment, but like, yeah, sure, I guess.
I mean, she's never performed fully for us.
Oh.
But you know, stage fright, I get it.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's not everybody does well in front of an audience like me, so.
You are one of a kind, Perunyia.
Thank you, Lex.
Should we tell the others?
Yeah, I think we should, yeah.
All right. As you make your way back down, Shayloon, you've cast that spell. There is a anomaly. It's fairly close.
Is it moving at all or still?
It is still.
I'm going to ask Minya to go scope it out.
Sure. You also, anybody that stayed down couldn't help but notice the pulsing rock that Panabon found and wrapped up. I don't know what they're doing with it afterwards, but
I'm waiting for a polite moment to give it to Shayloon. They seem busy, and that's fine. I also wanted to check out the weird demon ghost beast things to see if there was anything going on with them. Like, did they just dissolve into goo? Is there anything there?
Yeah, so when you check them out, they appear. It's like you've come upon like corpses that had been around for several days in a wet area, so they're not like dried and desiccated. They're just like they're wet and smell horrifically. They don't.
This is why when you make an open air graveyard, you do it in an arid place. No, not humid. Arid open air graveyard.
Panabon comments to themselves as they're walking around the battlefield. Minya goes to check it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Does anyone have any tattoos or symbols or markings of any kind?
Nothing like that.
Oh, come on, no symbols? What kind of thing is this? I'm also going to check on Drew to make sure they're okay, because there was a lot that happened. I'm also going to check on Drew, but mostly I have the weird glowing rock that will pass to Shaylin at the appropriate moment.
Okay. As Minya is flying, Minya does locate the anomaly. It appears to be like a portal kind of cracked open in the side of one of the cliff walls. And it is pulsing in the same color as the stone that Panabon had picked up.
Oh. Oh my. So as Perunyia and Lex return, I'll take the stone from Panabon and hold it out to Lex and go, there's a portal nearby, and it appears this might be some sort of key.
Can I touch it? Does it do anything?
Yeah, you can definitely touch it. It doesn't do anything in particular in your hands, but given your nature and where you're from, you get a sense that this belongs in the Shadow Fae. And as long as it is on this side, it kind of keeps the portal that the opening that it came through open.
Yeah, it's definitely a key to this problem, and I think it needs to go back.
And are you going with it?
I think I have to for now. I think I'm probably the best person to navigate the Shadow Fae with this.
Lex. Hey, if you find Rosalia, maybe you could tell her that we said hi.
Do you have a picture or something so I can recognize her?
I sketch a picture of Rosalia. I even put Rosalia's name and a little exclamation mark with like a little arrow just to super double make sure.
She's a really pretty like moon elf. I don't know how better to describe her.
He's really good with ice blades.
Okay, really pretty ice blades. Lex is also going to change back into their natural state of like that off-white yellow.
Find us if you ever come back this side.
I promise. And I'm going to miss you all. Even Panabon.
I'll
give you a hug.
Where you went.
Lex hugs you back.
I'll tell Varro that you were fantastic and wonderful at your job.
I'm sorry I scared the poop out of you.
You know, I will say I think it's probably one of the safest places to be is behind you. But it's okay. I think it reminded me how dangerous the side is too. I'm sorry I can't go forward with you guys. Can you also please make sure to parent Rogelio and not leave it just to Panabon?
I'll be a great aunt.
Absolutely.
Lex is gonna give or like pull out a little cat stone out of their sleeve and is gonna hand it to Perunyia. Do I just drop it into the inventory thing?
I'll move it so that it goes directly to Perunyia.
Beautiful.
That's pretty. What is it?
It brings me a lot of luck.
Cool. Thank you.
And hopefully it brings you some luck too.
I give Lex a very big hug.
Lex gives you a very big hug.
Hopefully I'm not still enlarged because that would be a very awkward hug.
Yes. No.
Leg hug. I now kind of feel bad about not giving my money up to the group. But I might keep it just in case I come back. And I need money again, because that was very hard to steal.
I think you should keep your 6 coppers.
Yeah, 6 copper. It looks just like a side eye.
Do you have pockets on your outfit that you got on?
Only in my sleeves.
Okay. I don't necessarily have to roll for this, but next time you look at your sleeve, you'll have a gold or 2 gold in there. Whatever if I can manage to subtly give a couple of gold.
The levels of generosity.
Wait.
Gonna...
Shay rummages through her satchel and goes, if there's a safe place to hide this where it won't ever be found again in the Shadow Fray, do you think you could put this there? And I'll give her the implacable rage of...
It's a big helmet.
It's a big helmet.
Lex looks in their sleeves and looks at the bag at their side and just shoves it in the bag. I will do my best. Is there something I should know about this?
Don't put it on. It's evil.
The temptation is so strong.
Or put it on and annoy the evil until it goes away.
Maybe I could just hold on to that.
No, it's okay. I have it. And Lex protectively holds the bag. I'll make sure it's safe.
All right.
Rogelio says something to the effect of they would go with you because they have things to learn about themselves, but they want to make sure that Shayloon is protected and that Panabon is doesn't lose themselves, etc. And so there's work to be done here, but that Rogelio will find you later.
I give Rogelio a parental head pat. And I would like to give Rogelio 50 of my gold.
Give Rogelio 50 gold.
and that's his allowance. Don't let him spend it all in one place.
Don't spend it all in one place, Rogelio. Right.
We're all
And-
surprised, but don't say anything.
Well, I said I feel bad.
And at that, you're able to move through the portal. It becomes like, once you're in, it becomes a long hallway that you have to actually navigate through to get to the other end.
Lex is gonna give really sad finger guns as they back into it. What? Sad finger guns are a goodbye.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah.
No, I just like I'm imagining it, and it's like yes. As you get to the other side, for those of you outside, it just looks like Lex has taken a few steps back, very quickly, like, and then the portal starts to close, leaving you in the woods, bruised and battered, with no Lex. As in the shadow.
I, for one, would like to leave a comment card with the manager of this forest if we find them. I have some comments.
As in the Shadow Fae, Lex watches that portal close. There will be other portals if you need to get back. Lex is pretty sure of that, given what they've learned in just like the short amount of time being in the world, and turns perhaps to find Rosalia and see what that's all about. And with that, we all say goodbye to Sin. It has been an absolute pleasure having you on the stream with us. And
It's not goodbye,
if the
it's see you
situation
soon.
changes- Yeah, if your situation changes and you can return, that door is open for this leg.
That portal is open.
Yes. And with that, we sign off for the evening. Good night. We will see you all next week, like clockwork.